Jax is asking JSO about what witnesses saw at the end of a SWAT standoff in University Park. I'm John Bachman.
I'm Tanika Hughes. A warning that this video may be hard for some of you to watch. The suspect was walking backwards and starting to kneel. As he starts raising his hands, the canine is released and bites. The man stands, then falls, and the dog keeps biting for at least 15 seconds. At that point, a man steps into the shot, so we can't exactly see when the dog stopped biting.
Action News Jax Ben Ryan is live in the newsroom. Ben, this closed off Edenfield Road for hours.
And John, it all stemmed from a call of gunfire around 2 o'clock in the morning, but many are concerned about how the arrest went down. So we spoke with two experts, one being our law and safety expert, Dale Carson, who said it doesn't look good, but also said there's factors to consider in these situations. Cell phone video of the aftermath of the end of a SWAT situation shows the moments a suspect was taken into custody. Video shows what appears to be the suspect walking backwards, putting his hands in the air and dropping to one knee when the canine was released. We asked Action News Jax Dale Carson about this situation. He has decades of experience in law enforcement.
Clearly, he is appearing to surrender. The difficulty is that we, looking at a video, can't really tell what the officers who are there can see. If someone is starting to surrender and they suddenly fall to one side, you don't know whether they're reaching for a gun, a knife, or whether they're continuing to be compliant.
After the canine was released, at least 15 seconds pass as SWAT officers are around the suspect. We also spoke with Hagen Van Hendricks, owner of Van Hendricks Canine, who's trained police dogs for over 20 years and consults with law enforcement agencies.
Pulling a attached or a latched dog back will actually inflict a lot of damage into the flesh. The dog should have been called off from my point of view. Although the dog is in a very high attack mode, if a handler or if a owner has control of the dog will respond.
JSO says this all started early this morning when a man in his 20s fired off several rounds at a local apartment complex, waved a gun around, and refused to come out of his apartment.
Was he resisting arrest? Why was the canine deployed?
The entire time he was not compliant. He was resisting. We tried to negotiate with him to get him out peacefully.
It concerned families, one who had their home hit by gunfire.
There was a hole through here, came through my wall, and shot in there. So I'm still shaken by it. I'm scared.
Now, the sheriff's office isn't revealing the man's name right now, but say charges are pending. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office says that the video is difficult to identify who might be represented, so he's reaching out directly to SWAT to learn the circumstances around the arrest. We also sent them a higher quality video since then, but we also haven't heard back since. For local coverage you can count on in the newsroom, I'm Ben Ryan.